Gotta go now, gotta go. Swerving in my whip, can't slow down. Driving fast with cars, boy, I'm on the road now. Automatic star, my Vic, take a call.
Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the Session Central. I'm the Nigerian Nemesis, and in today's video, we're going to be covering a very strong Golem Elite Barbarian deck. Guys, you heard it right, the Golem eBarb combination is back, and it's doing really well right now. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. Let's dive right into this deck and just talk a little bit more about it. As you guys can see on the screen right here, we played this kid with the Golem eBarbs. I was chilling, it was like 3 a.m. in the morning. We were just chilling, messing around, surfing I, and then all of a sudden he was like, I bet you couldn't win GCs with a Golem, or with an Elite Barbarian and Rage. So I'm like, you know what? Let's bring back the Golem eBarbs. When we hop into this match, and I could tell the player was really good, but I didn't know he was top in the world. So let's view his profile real quick and see. You can see that he's ranked 646 as of right now, and he has a top finish of 245 in the world. Very strong player, 400k cards, almost won from GC, so we know he's really good. He has a pretty strong counter. As soon as I saw the Inferno Dragon, I assumed that it was probably a Mega Knight or a minor chip deck, and I thought we were going to be in big trouble, but the power of this deck is just so strong, because the thing with the Elite Barbarians is they're so good at either A, steamrolling all on the same side, or B, split lane pushing. So the Golem, obviously the main win condition in this deck. You have the Goblin Hut to be very annoying. Continue to play it down because you have the Ice Golem, Archers, Lumberjack, and Ewiz, all very good defensive cards against basically any deck in general. Maybe Siege is a little bit different, but against any like push that's coming towards you, you can sort of stop it with Ice Golem Archers or Ewiz Ice Golem, something like that. And then once that happens and you gain an elixir advantage, you drop the Golem off in the back on the same side as your Goblin Hut. The Golem gets to the bridge, he has Goblins backing him up. You can even drop off a Lumberjack on that side, and if they're throwing everything they have to defend that side, then you can go with like Ice Golem and eBarbs on the opposite lane to rush right in. Or if you know their counters aren't supreme, you just drop the eBarbs on the same side and steamroll them. So let's hop into this replay before we hop into some live matches with this deck against one of the better players in the world right here. So as you can see in our starting hand, we have the Golem, Ewiz, the Archers, and the Zap as well. So then we were thinking, okay, let's probably start off with the Archers in the back, not a bad play at all. And then I think he goes here with the Goblin Hut. So he drops off the Goblin Hut as the first play. So immediately I'm thinking he either has a P.E.K.K.A, a Mega Knight, or he might even have the minor chip version of the deck. Poison goes down, and that's where I say, all right, here we go, guys. We're going to drop off this Golem in the back and start going down this lane. He's played a lot of Elixir, and we have the Golem going down. We've got the Lumberjack, the Ewiz to back it up. The reason I run Ewiz in this deck, because I know that everybody's running Inferno Dragon now. So we have the counter to his #1 main hard counter, but still having the Goblin Hut to stack up those Goblins to pull our Golem over, things like that, makes it very difficult for a Golem to get to the tower. And as you can see in his deck, he has the Royal Ghost as well as the Knight, so he can easily stop us, as he did in his first play here. The Knight, Royal Ghost, both took out our Ewiz, leaving our Golem vulnerable. Golem gets melted, he drops off another Goblin Hut in the back, so he is in the lead right now as far as damage and everything else goes. And we're actually up by 1 elixir, but he still has that Inferno Dragon. He has a couple of Spear Goblins at night coming towards our tower. He drops off another Poison there on top of our Goblin Hut, killing all of our Spear Goblins and doing some damage to our tower. So I'm thinking, all right, boys, we have to win this like late game. We've got to try and build up a push here, force him to use the Poison in the wrong spot, and then maybe from there we can try and steamroll him with a Golem counter push. But as of right now, we've got a Lumberjack in our hands, so I'm thinking let's just drop off the Lumberjack. So let's go Lumberjack left side of the arena. Lumberjack is dropped off. He does bring in a nice Miner, which I was kind of sad about because the Lumberjack would have been a pretty decent counter there, but then I was alright about it because he played his Ewiz on the left side, so we get a 4-for-4 trade. We get one shot off onto his tower. He did manage to get a lot of minor Spear Goblin damage done to the right side, so at this point I'm thinking let's just play it down the opposite side of the map. Play the Spear Goblin and see if he goes with a minor push on the right, see if he stays with the minor chip and plays us down the left, and I think that's exactly what he does here. Yep, he's going to bring out the Goblin Hut. He's got the Royal Ghost coming towards our tower. I sort of wanted to save the eBarb for as long as possible because that's our secret win condition. That's the recipe right there. You want to save the eBarbs. Don't let them know you have it. So now we have a Golem steamrolling down this left side of the map. He's going to play Miner there on the right. After a little bit of time, I was like, you know what? Let's play this. Let's play the Lumberjack. Lumberjack will go down to defend against it, and I think that it's prime time. We've got the Lumberjack. We've got the eBarbs in hand with the Rage coming down. This could be a lot of damage. So we go all in there on the right side. Lumberjack, Ewiz, going to take out a lot of elixir worth of troops. He took out the Royal Ghost, took out the Ewiz, and then the Knight eventually goes down to that eBarb in the Rage. Meanwhile, though, he does a pretty decent job over there. Luckily for us, the Ewiz did a decent job as well at stopping his Inferno Dragon. So we'll get a little bit of Golem death damage, but the main thing we did there was make him play so much elixir while we still have 2 Goblin Huts on the map. So that's where the pressure starts to come in. I do have to be aware because look at this. He played the Goblin Hut on the right side now. He's coming for that minor chip damage. We've got our Lumberjack down to block that Spear Goblin, to take out that Miner, and then to hopefully defend against all these Goblins. We've got that Golem steamrolling down the left side of the map, so I've got to keep my split pushing in mind because I know we can easily stop our E-Wiz. Another really good push in this deck is Ice Golem eBarb. Just playing Ice Golem eBarb, very strong as well. So here we go. We got the Ice Golem going down on the right side. We'll play the eBarb to offer that split lane pressure. Once again, he did a great job because he played the poison at stopping our E-Wiz, which I am totally fine with because that poison is not able to stop our Goblin Hut now. And as you can see, we've got a Lumberjack, Archers, and 1 Elite Barbarian left. So he's going to have to defend this with his life because Lumberjack does so much damage. He's going to take out the Miner. He will even get a few decent shots off on that tower with that Archer still in the back. So an Archer on rage, that'll get a couple of shots off on the tower as well. Tower down to 1398. Golem here we go, steamrolling. I know he's low on elixir. As you can see, he's only at 3-4 elixir. E-Wiz will get a couple of shots off on that Inferno Dragon. He will be playing that E-Wiz there as well. But look at that. The Inferno Dragon keeps on getting reset. We've got the Ice Golem E-Bar push getting pushed down the right side of the map. I've got my Lumberjack as well, so I thought, why not throw it all in here because he is running low on counters. And right now we've got the Golemites. He's going to play the Miner in the center. He's got the E-Wiz, Inferno Dragon, all that to counter. But the Lumberjack and the E-Bar just shredded through all that. He played a very good Inferno Dragon there to block our Archers, but this is where we have to go in for the W. His main counter is out of hand. He had to play it on the same Golem. Golem is still in rotation, so this is our chance to shine. E-Wiz doesn't even need to be there. I mean, it's obviously nice to have him on offense, but he doesn't need to be there. He's going to finesse his way back around that Golem, make sure he stays behind the Golem, and now we've got this push going in. We've got the E-Barbs. That's going to protect our E-Wiz for a little bit of time before he does play that Knight to take it out. E-Barbs are on the tower. He finally brings out the Inferno Dragon once again, but at this time, it's too late. We already forced him to play it wrong. So the Inferno Dragon is locked onto our E-Barbs now, and unfortunately for him, the Lumberjack is going through. The E-Barbs and the Rage are going to sauce on that tower. 1 shot, 2 shots, and just like that, we beat one of the best players in the world, taking him out there. So a fairly strong deck. We'll hop into some GC matches now. Alright guys, so here we go, hopping into the very first battle up against Legendary T-Von. We've got the Golem E-Barbs, the Ice Golem, and the Archers here in our starting hand. So we're going to start this one off with probably the split Archers or an Ice Golem in the back, depending on what he decides to do here. No play is coming out, so we'll go with the Archers in the back as our very first play. He's got a Princess, and that's not good for us at all because we don't have a counter for the Princess right now. So we've got the Goblin Hut going down. Spear Goblins will chip away at that Princess all day long. She'll get taken out after getting 4 whole shots onto our tower because we didn't have the counter for it. And let's see what deck is he running. Let's see if he's running Log Bait. It might be a Log Bait deck. Oh yes, we'll zap this down. And with all that being said, I think we might want to go... I was about to just rush in with the E-Barbs, but not yet. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. He just played one of the greatest counters against it, so we'll go Lumberjack and we'll go E-Barbs. Let's see what his response is. If it's air, that's GG on that tower. He's throwing down the log. He's throwing down the Goblin and Barrel, but look at that, guys. We are all over that tower. E-Barbs going to melt that tower just like that. That's the power of the E-Barbs. Lumberjack didn't even have to go off with his rage just yet. Able to stop that instantly. Look at the tower we're doing to the king. Look at the damage we're doing to the King Tower right there. Tower's down to 1796, so let's get our Goblin Hut honestly down on the right side. Start getting that chip damage done over there. We could have went for a steamroll on the left, but I think this is going to be okay. He went with the Miner in front over there. So we'll go this route now with the Ice Golem. Honestly, I'm going to zap all this down. Nice. And we'll take care of his Musketeer. Miner will get taken care of as well. Not too bad. Obviously waiting for another Goblin Barrel to come in on the offense. But now that we're about to head into double elixir time, this will be a good opportunity for us to play. He's got the Inferno Tower in the deck, so unlucky for him. Actually, no, we didn't play the Golem yet. I thought for some reason we played the Golem. We haven't played the Golem yet. We haven't showed that to him. But we do have the E-Wiz, first of all, for this barrel over here. Take care of that. And what I know he has Rocket. I'm pretty sure he has Rocket. We'll get down a Goblin Hut over here and then start to, do I want to go left? No, I've got to go right side, because if he has Rocket in this deck, then I do not want to show him the Goblin Hut over there to give him tremendous value. So we'll get ready with our Golem now, right over here. And let's see what that Princess. The Princess is actually locked onto the tower, interestingly enough. So what we're going to do is let the Musketeer locked on. We'll go over here with the Archers, take care of the Musketeer, take care of the Princess. And then on the opposite side, we'll get in a big, wow. Well played. We'll go over here with the Ice Golem. Get my E-Wiz down for this. Oh, that's a beautiful E-Wiz, actually. Really, really good E-Wiz. That's going to reset the Inferno Tower. Buy us some time, and now we can get down the E-Barbs over here on the right side. And this will be a steamroll on this tower. I don't think he's going to have much to stop this. We need our Zap for the Skeleton Army. Lumberjack is all over that King Tower, guys. That tower is going to go down. Second tower going down first, and that will be a 3 crown. So I'm telling you guys, Golem Elite Barbarians are doing some work here in the game. Even on the ladder, they do a lot of work as well, because the thing is, with the ladder, they're probably stronger, a lot stronger on ladder, since Elite Barbarians are kind of underpowered here in the GC. So if you have a very strong set of Elite Barbarians, and you have a pretty decent, if you have a pretty decent Golem level as well, then I highly suggest running this on ladder. I would run it on ladder, but my thing is my Golem is level 6, and a level 6 Golem going up against a level 13 set of Elite Barbarians, or even regular Barbarians, I mean, because that's the biggest thing that I see a lot. That just gets us melted. There's not much we can do about it. You know, what are you supposed to do about this? But this is going to be difficult. If he drops off a giant at the bridge, we might be in a little bit of trouble, because we don't have any, like, we actually don't have splash damage in this deck. This is just a straight, like, beatdown hardcore deck. You know, we don't worry about the splash. What I'm doing, though, is playing this in the back, and we'll be able to take care of the Ice Wizard. He doesn't have his Witch now and the Skeletons to defend against our Golem, so this will be really good for us, actually, because now you played the Valkyrie, we've got the Archers, we've got the ebarbs ready to go. He's got a Giant, actually, so well played with the Giant there. Oh my goodness, he's coming all in over here, boys. So we've got to go Archers to take care of this. We'll go Lumberjack to try and take care of this Giant. Hopefully the Archers do a pretty decent job. They usually do against what is this, a Graveyard? And now we have got a counter push. If we can get to our Elite Barbarians, this is going to be Tower, I believe. So let's see here. Good log. We're going for it, boys. ebarbs coming down on the map. We've got the Zap ready to go to defend. We've got the Lumberjack locking onto that tower. What does he have to stop this guy? I have no idea. Valkyrie coming down late because he didn't have the elixir for it. We'll go with the nice Golem over here. First tower is gone. We've got Elite Barbarians raised up on the King Tower. My guy, if you don't respond to this, this could be a 3-crowner here. Look at that ebarb do work. One swing after another swing. Tower is down to 504 HP. So all we have to do now is push with another Golem on the left side. It eventually will reach that King Tower. We'll take the tower out, and that'll be another 3 crowns. So the madness with this deck is just absolutely unreal. Beating top players, steamrolling people through here. So we'll get down to Goblin Hut now just to make sure we do get that, you know, nice juicy 3 crown. Obviously he's going to push the same side as us. We'll get down to Golem. We've got the Archers, the E-Wiz, all this great stuff to, you know, counter whatever he decides to play. He does have that Graveyard though, so we've got to be ready for that. So let's get down our Golem now in the back. Probably should have played that a little bit more up. I'm expecting Giant and then Graveyard back here. So we'll get ready with the Archers. Archers will take care of the Graveyard, no problemo. And then we'll go Ice Golem. Let's see if the counter to our Archers. That'll be a pretty solid defense here. Yeah, really solid. There's the counter. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. So we'll go E-Wiz over here to take care of the Skeletons that we're starting to accumulate. And this is where we're going to steamroll for another 3 crown, most likely. I don't think he's going to be able to stop this, honestly. He already played the Fireball. Let's get down the E-Barbs, Lumberjack, and then we'll go with Archers. That cannon's going down ASAP, bro. Look at that cannon go down. Lumberjack is going to do some work to that Witch. Even though he did play a pretty decent Valkyrie there, we're still moving in. We're still going for that 3 crown, boys. Look at that. E-Wiz goes down. He's going to play another Wizard. That's going to get melted, and boom! Another 3 crowns. This deck is some serious stuff. I know you guys thought I was kidding from that title, but it's actually a fairly strong deck just because it beats a lot of different items or a lot of different decks. So here's the deck for you guys once again if you do want to see it. Let's pop open that crown chest before we end the video though. Nothing bad, nothing too good either. But here we go, 4.3 elixir Golem beatdown deck. Give it a shot. But if you did enjoy the video, go ahead and smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for some more future daily Clash Royale content. And I hope you guys go on and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.
This is exclusive.
Go! Go! Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.